Hey guys, so I've gotten a few questions on home organization tips, tricks, techniques ever since we moved into our new home here in Tennessee. So I thought I'd show you the one thing that I think has been super helpful with just organizing across multiple different areas of our home. All right, so those items are clear organizing trays. I have a few different variety types and I want to show you how I use them across my home. Okay, so here are those organizing trays. There are some that come in sets of 2, some that come in sets of like maybe 5 or 6. Like I think this was one set, and then I got this separately. And I just feel like these are very different from organizing, like clear organizing drawers, which can, I feel like, sometimes encourage you to keep more junk, whereas this, like, you're going to be reaching into it. That's why it's open. So I'll show you how I use these smaller ones first. First of all, the kitchen is not as organized as it should be or could be because it's just been a little hard to work with. The sizing in these drawers and shelving is just, it's not the same. It's not, I don't know. Okay, so here is basically our everything drawer. Like this, I don't have a good spot for this. That's why this is in here. So for example, here we've got one of these longer trays and it's holding all of our cough drops. This pen shouldn't be in there. This magnet I threw in there because the back of it fell off. So I just put it in there because it's easy to find. Cough drops, anything easy to reach. You've got this little one to hold little knickknacks, right? So all of our random small things that might be important, could be important. I know these things are important because that is from our old house in Montana. So we don't need that. Then we've got some change, which I don't really want. So we can throw those out. And then these two are more for like pens, chargers. I think even this was for our old house, so I don't know why we still have that. Dry erase markers for our whiteboard on our fridge. We've got a mail opener. We've got a laser toy for the dogs because they just like that. We've got a whistle in case I need to whistle at the dogs. A few different pocket knives, some type of lock key, and then whiteout, which this is broken, so we don't need that. Wow, we're already getting rid of junk. That's just one way I like to use these smaller organizer trays. If we look in this one, this is where I keep our utensils. So where is that other long? Here it is. And depending on the size of your drawers, you can probably layer more or fit more around it. But for these drawers, this is how it fits best. And I still have room in the back. That's what I mean by these drawers are just awkwardly sized. Like, look at that. It's just not ideal. It's just not ideal at all. What? Over here, we've got more of those little trays. So we've got one dedicated for the can opener. We've got one for a bottle opener, some straws, little condiment cups, wine stoppers, lids for jars, and then mixers. And like everything is just nicely organized and you can easily fit. I feel like these were better sized for our standard updated drawers in Montana. And then here it's like, it's just not it. It's an older home, but it's not that old. It was built in 86. So it's a little confusing, and I don't have anything in this one. Now, the next one I'm going to show you is here in my bathroom vanity area, because it's also great for organizing your makeup. Okay, so here we've got a mix of those big trays and smaller trays. So I've got this divided up by like mascara. Sometimes I just throw them all around. Beauty tools, lip gloss, lipstick. My everyday essentials, for the most part, is in here. And then we've got my hairbrush, mirror, other combs, Aquaphor, extra Aquaphor, a comb, which I really want to bring into my studio. Now, if I had more of those trays like these, I would probably put one over here. Or if I had another one of these, I'd probably put that over there. Because I've also got it organized on this side. See? So I've got a flat tray here. This used to be on my bathroom counter in Montana. And I've got more of these little square trays and a nice longer thin tray right here for a concealer, extra foundation. And then I still have room over there. So there's definitely potential to fill up a whole drawer with these trays because that's what I did in Montana. It's just a little impossible here without having to buy more. That's basically how I use those organizing trays. I think they're super handy to have. And if you just buy a whole bunch of them, you're gonna find a place for them within your home, whether that's the kitchen, the bathroom, home office. They work great in your home office. I don't have a desk set up right now. If I did, I would continue to use those trays again in my desk because that's what I did in Montana. It's nice for organizing makeup, kitchen tools, utensils, office supplies. It is just so handy to have and just keep things in their place within your drawer, especially small things. So I will have everything linked down below in the description box. I got everything from Amazon. I also have bigger containers without lids, right? Just containers that you can also use for storage within your closet. But such a good organizing tool. Also, sometimes they're on sale. So I will check as I link everything up for you. Otherwise, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Any video requests, any video ideas, also leave them down in the comments. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you all in the next video.